Hi Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your November 11th to the 20th, 2019 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. So let's see now, Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, or Venus, what November 11th to the 20th has in store for you. I'm taking your Witchling cards and your Fairy Guidance cards and just putting them over to the side. I believe these are the Arthurian Legend tarot cards or the Merlin tarot cards. I don't remember their name, but I will have a link to them in the description box below. This will be used for your bonus reading at the end. So we're using my trusty, lovely Llewellyn Tarot, and we are going to see Taurus, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus, what November 11th to the 20th, 2019 has in store for you. Taurus, November 11th to the 20th, 2019, Taurus. 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 Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Oh, fantastic. That's where the cards fell, so that's where Spirit wants me to stop. At the center of everything, Taurus, is the Chariot card. Now, this represents a Cancer energy, a time frame of June 21st to July 22nd. You are then crowned with the Three of Pentacles, hard work, dedication. This is more working by yourself. The Hermit, turning inward. This is a Virgo time frame, and this is the time frame of August 23rd to September 23rd. September 22nd, there we go. Then we have the Three of Wands. You're looking towards the future. The repeat of the number 3 here means divinity is guiding you. The 10 of Wands. Do not take on more than you can handle, okay? You're going to have a tendency to want to. Don't. You're also going to feel like you have to fight for something. And the best bet with the Seven of Wands showing up here is not to fight. It's not to roll over and play dead, but it's not to fight. Because there's something mentally when you're looking at things that makes you feel trapped, makes you feel overwhelmed. You have the Knight of Cups. Right here, you're moving forward. Again, reiterating the Cancer energy, but this also represents all water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, and of course, Cancer. Then we have the Empress. Oh, I love your heart right here. It's beautiful. And the Sun card. Wow. Okay. That's lovely. Great, let's look at your fairy guidance. Taurus, November 11th to the 20th, 2019, Taurus. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Right here. Dreams. And discovery. You're discovering truth within your dreams. You're discovering the path that you want to walk, the place that you want to stand. And then we have your Witchling cards. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Taurus, November 11th to the 20th, 2019. Taurus, November 11th to the 20th, 2019. Taurus. Protection, warding against negative energy, and serenity, keeping yourself calm and at peace. There's going to be something that happens from the 11th to the 20th here, Taurus, that makes you feel overwhelmed, that makes you, that brings, Spirit is saying it brings about negativity, okay? So it can make you feel overwhelmed, but it can be that you've been fighting a battle. It can be that you've been in disagreements with people, or it just seems like you're always moving uphill. And now it's really, what Spirit is saying is enough is enough. Enough is enough, and it's time to embrace your blessings. It's time to move forward. We're here with protection. You need to protect yourself against negative energy. It's not fighting with people. It's not sitting there and saying, okay, I have the high ground. I'm going to let you see that I'm right, and you're going to understand and say that I am right. Here, it's, Spirit is just saying, don't fight. Don't fight. Because you are going to achieve so much more if you just step back. This isn't saying roll over and play dead, but this is saying that you will never get some people to see what you are saying, to understand where you are coming from, and you will waste your energy trying. You need to protect yourself against negative energy because you are a powerhouse as you're moving forward. You really are. You are reading in your emotions. You are going after what you desire, and nothing and no one can stop you. But you need to protect yourself against negativity because they can plant seeds of doubt, which is going to make you feel trapped, overwhelmed, and question every single step that you take. The color that shines through here is yellow. That's healing and cleansing your solar plexus chakra. And it says, All right, let's try that again. Create sacred space, there we go, to keep uninvited energy out. That's it. Create a sacred space. It can be a headspace. It can be, if you're at work or you're at home and you can't remove yourself from the situation. It can be just creating that sacred headspace to move yourself forward in. But this is moving forward in your power. This is moving forward in your truth. This is going after what you desire, and it's making sure that you're protected as you do so. And follow your gut. Your gut is going to be a guiding force during this time. Then we have serenity. And this says the spirit of serenity brings a calmness to the connectivity of all that is. Embracing calmness, but also knowing that you're connected to more than you think you are. This means that the God's head lives within you. All right? This means that stardust flows through your veins. There's a beauty to you, and there's a power to you that can seem out of reach. It can seem unobtainable, but it's really going to be a guiding force for you during this time, because you have a level of creativity surrounding you, and you have a power of truth. You also have a very strong guidance from the divine coming forward and leading you forward, leading you to the place that you need to be, body, mind, and spirit. The color that shines through here is blue. It's healing and cleansing your throat chakra, being very aware of the words that you are saying and what you're hearing other people say. So there is going to be something here, because there's something that has doubts and fears coming within your mind. The 8 of Swords is just shining through so heavily within this reading right now. So listen to your dreams. Listen to your dreams, because there's something here. It's going to come up in your subconscious, and that's what I'm really seeing. And this says, dreams see the possible pathways of the future that act as a roadmap of our actions, most definitely. Dreams are going to be guiding you forward. All right? And there's something here that you feel like you'll never be able to overcome. You'll never be able to move past. And you can't even see that you are having restless night sleeps. For some of you Taurians, it's going to be the case. It's like you can't feel comfortable, you can't feel rested until this fear is overcome. And what's so interesting is that it will be overcome, but there's a strong water sign pull to it. There's a strong connection with your emotions. And for you, excuse me, Taurus, that's going to be really, 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 really important, because you are so sensitive. And I know people don't think about that when they think of a Taurian. They think of strong and bullheaded, and that's just that. But the reason why you stand so firm is because you have given so much, all right? And the reason why you sit there and have your feet firmly planted on the ground is because there was a time when you didn't. Or there was a time when you saw people who didn't, and things didn't work out the way that they had planned. So now there's something here, there's some question, there's some overwhelming force that will be leading you to the place that you need to be, body, mind, and spirit, that will be guiding you to the place that you truly desire. And it's discovery. It's discovering what's holding you back, because there's something from the 11th to the 20th that you're going to find that's kind of like a thorn in your foot. I'm just thinking, I just see the lion. And I don't know if you guys know the story, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's the lion who has the thorn in his foot, and the little mouse pulls it out. It's going to be something like that. And this says, behold the world with new eyes. You're going to be seeing things differently. You're going to be moving forward in your truth, and you're going to be seeing life through new eyes. Let me just take a sip of water. Oh, goodness. Okay. That's my heart tarot. I just thought that was so cute when I saw it. Okay. So at the heart of everything right here, we have the Chariot. Now the repeat of the number seven is saying things have to be kept on the up and up. All right, there is going to be either something that you think you can be sneaky with, or something that somebody's going to try and be sneaky with you, or to you with. Things have to be kept on the up and up. First of all, Taurus, you don't abide liars and cheats well anyway, and this is really saying here, you're just not going to have any tolerance for any kind of malarkey whatsoever. But this is also saying, if you're thinking of doing anything sneaky, which I'm not saying that you are, Spirit is just telling me to give you this warning, don't, because it's not going to work out the way that you had planned. The Chariot is, of course, the Cancer energy. You have a strong Cancer presence here. A time frame of June 21st to July 22nd. You're reigning in your emotions. You're going after what it is that you desire. Your heart is going to be your greatest guide and your greatest ally. Now, with the Empress, these two pair together, Mamanon is the god of the sea in Welsh mythology, in Celtic mythology. Well, no, Welsh mythology, because there's different branches. Okay, sorry. So here, Rhiannon is reclaiming her throne. She is representative of the Empress. So here you are reigning in your emotions, but you're also the god of your heart, is what I'm really seeing here. The god of your emotions. And I say god with the small g, of course. But Mamanon's energy, power, the force of your truth is shining through here. And what you're doing is you're reclaiming your throne. You're reclaiming what it is that you desire. You're knowing where it is that you stand and what it is that you stand for. So listen to your heart, listen to your intuition. And that's why in protection, you have your solar plexus shining through. Listen to your gut, because it's going to be what protects you and moves you forward. There's something that you are going to feel as if you have to defend yourself against or defend yourself for. Know that you're heading on the right path. Know that you are embracing a truth that is what you were born to do, the path that you were born to walk. And this is really saying that nothing and no one is going to stop you because you're moving forward. This can even be movement like traveling overseas or travel or something to that effect. And it can be just traveling within your own mind, moving away from the blockage that has you stuck, that has you overwhelmed. Because here with the Three of Pentacles, it's turning inward. It's looking at what you need to do. It's guarding your money, most definitely. But in other tarot cards, the Three of Pentacles is representative of working with other people. You're going to find that you work best by yourself. I'm not saying that you have to only work by yourself, and especially if you're in a team-like setting, that's going to be very important to be able to work together, but you're going to have your best ideas by yourself, on walks by yourself, doing something repetitive and relaxing, okay? That's going to be a way to clear your head, and that's going to be the way to move yourself forward. Here, she's creating warmth and security for herself. She's creating a blanket. Instead of walking into a cathedral, walking into a place of worship, which I always see the Three of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, this is a sense of holding that warmth, that security with you no matter where you go. And that's what you're doing for yourself. But you're going to do it not through hitting the grindstone and saying, this is what I need to do, focusing only on work, letting everything else fall apart. This is going to be by stepping back, embracing your heart, embracing your soul, and moving yourself forward. Through time, through being crowned by wisdom, through paying attention to the details, remembering the sorrows that you have been through, and seeing the wealth that it is bringing. Because there's some sort of prosperity, abundance that comes after sorrow, pain, doubt, disappointment. And with the Knight of Cups, you are moving forward. This is a water sign energy, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Cancer. Now you have a strong Cancer inclination within and leaning in these cards. So here you are moving forward. You are rising above the waters of doubt. Here you are being able to manipulate them and control them. So you're rising above other people's pettiness, but you're also rising above the manipulation of emotion. And that is going to be really important, because here I can see that your emotions are going to kind of get the best of you at times. You're going to believe, okay? Okay, so Spirit is saying that here you're going to defend your passion. You're going to be defending your passion, your creativity, what it is that you want. And here you're going to think that you're being very logical. And in the point where you think, from the 11th to the 20th, where you think, I'm being logical, this is what needs to be done, and you're kind of taking the heart out of it, this is going to be the point where you kind of trip up. So don't take the heart out of anything from the 11th to the 20th, because it is going to be your greatest guiding force. It really is. And it's going to be moving you forward. Now, at your roots right here, the Ten of Wands and the Star card. The Ten of Wands is carrying your burdens, yes. It is looking at what it is that you want to desire, what it is that you desire, and what it is that you want to achieve. But it's also what it is that you want to start desiring in your life. What it is that you want to say, oh my gosh, this is what I need. This is my truth. This is my passion. And it's saying, stop giving up your path to help everybody else's. Stop taking on everybody else's burdens, Taurus, because it's weighing you down and it's not moving you forward. You have enough in this life to handle with just your own life. And yes, of course, if you have kids and responsibilities and everything like that, they need you, most definitely. But especially when they get to a certain age, you can't make their decisions for them. No matter how much you know that what they're doing is absolutely asinine. There's nothing you can do but watch the train wreck sometimes. And that's horrible to say. I know that. But it is absolutely necessary to say. Because here, by focusing on you, Taurus, and focusing on what needs to be done and the way that you need to move forward, you're opening up the sun. You're letting in the sun into your life. Instead of being weighed down by all the burdens that's blocking you, that's shading you from the light of what you want, of what you desire, of the way that you're moving forward. So here, with the Ten of Wands, it's completion. It's kind of like enough is enough. And now it's time to take your passion, your creativity, everything that you desire, and put it down. And say, okay, how do I build this? This is a bonfire that you are going to make. You're going to take your dreams and you're going to light them on fire, meaning you're going to spark your creativity and go and have it be your sun behind you that shines, guiding you forward, leading you to what you desire, to where it is that you stand. And you're going to feel at times that you have to fight for this. That people don't understand, well, that's because they don't. They don't understand, they don't see it. And here you are caught in the emotions. And you're saying, okay, I'll defend it. Okay, I'll fight for it. Now, this is not rolling over and playing dead, but if you are giving your energy to other people who don't understand and have no inclination of ever understanding, you're holding yourself back. And that's not something you want to do. So now you take this passion, you stand your ground most definitely. You know what you want, you know what you desire, and you're looking towards your future. And you're going to start seeing ships come in. You're going to start seeing opportunities lead you forward. You're going to start seeing yourself being guided towards what you truly want and where you truly want to be. You're going to start seeing your hard work pay off. And it doesn't have to be anything big. I know everybody wants a firework life, something big and bold and beautiful that everybody looks at and goes, oh wow, Taurus, I'm so jealous. Sometimes it is the littlest things. It is the calmest things that bring us the beauty in life, that set us apart, that make life, yes, life is a battlefield and it's hard and it's disappointing at times. But you're starting to see the seeds of goodness that you've planted, the hopes, the dreams that you have. You're starting to see them come out, but you're also starting to send out your desires, raising your energy vibration, looking at what you desire, going after what it is that you want. And this brings you to the Empress. This brings you to claiming your throne. And this brings you to the sun, embracing your joy, embracing your prosperity, living your bounty. Then we have the Eight of Swords. This is doubts, this is fears, this is questioning, this is like, oh my gosh. So you're going after it, right? You're going after it. You know what it is that you want. In your heart, you feel it. There's a need for movement. It can feel like wanderlust, okay? It can feel like, oh my gosh, I just need to change absolutely everything. But what it's going to manifest in, especially during these days, is it's going to manifest having to let your heart kind of take the reins. And it's not making silly decisions. It's not being a Romeo and Juliet or anything like that. 1 minute talking about Rosalind and then turning around and seeing Juliet and that's it. You're done. You just fall madly in love. So here, it is looking at your heartstrings, your joy. I'm getting excited for you because it's kind of like this is what you have always wanted. And now you're claiming this passion. You're claiming this desire. You're moving yourself forward. And you're like, yes. And that's what I see you doing. It's like, yes, I got this. I know this. I understand it. And here, there's going to be a time where it's like, oh my gosh, no, I don't. And I laugh because isn't this what we always do to ourselves? It's like, yes, I absolutely know this is what I was born to do. This is what I want to do. And then you're just thinking of all the different ways you could fail and all the different ways life can blow up on you and all the different ways that everything can just come tumbling down like Humpty Dumpty. And you're thinking, yeah, you know what? I'll get to it later when it's better, when I'm more secure within myself, when I know more. Because here, you're going to have this doubt, this fear, and it's going to actually cause you to turn inward. It's bringing up a Virgo energy. Yes, most definitely. It can be that a Virgo brings you doubt and fear, but it's also going to be turning inward that brings you doubt and fear. This is a time frame of August 23rd to September 22nd. You're moving towards what you want. Your passion is lighting your eyes, and it's guiding your feet. You are transforming. You're shedding a skin. You are embracing a deeper magic. And when I say magic, I don't mean hocus pocus, right? What I mean is that you are embracing the God's head within you. You are knowing that stardust runs through your veins, that you are made of the universe, and that you are part of something so much greater. And as you turn inward, you start to walk forward. And you're going to think every step you take. And this is going to be towards what you want, towards a dream that you have had, towards the desires that you want during this time. You're going to think, I can't do it. You don't have to do it a lot. Okay? I'm not saying that every single day has to be about you going after something absolutely magnificent. Because what I see this as, it's a dream that you've been defending for a while. It's where you want to stand. It's what you desire. It's that truth that you hold within your soul. It's kind of what you were born to do. And you might say, Dane, I don't know what I was born to do. Your heart does. And I know some people sit there and they get mad at me and they say, Dane, I hate it when people say I do know what I'm supposed to be doing. But you do. If not that you know what you're supposed to be doing, I can assure you, you know what you're not supposed to be doing. You know what you absolutely hate. You know what you will never be doing again. Okay? That kind of thing, that kind of absolutely not. As I tell my nephew, absolutely not, kind of thing. So here, you're moving forward. Here, you're going after what it is that you want, but you have to turn inward. And then you rein in your emotions. You rise above the chaos, and you embrace what you love. You claim your throne. The Empress, I see her. The Emperor, I kind of see as the God's head, right? We believe in the God's head. We believe in the gods. Big G, little g, it doesn't matter. The divine masculine. The divine feminine lost her voice. Had her throne taken away. You are refinding your voice. You are reclaiming your throne. And you're saying, this is where I stand. It comes from the heart. And here in our world, for some reason, I don't know why, we take the heart out of everything. We say, the heart just doesn't matter. It matters about the bottom line. It matters about this. It matters about that. You don't have to be the richest person in the room to be the richest person in the room. Right? There are people with so much money that they don't know what to do with it who are miserable. And you might say, yes, Dane, but there are people who have so much money they don't know what to do with it that are beyond the realms of happy. Actually, statistically, it's proven that once you reach past a certain earning bracket, it becomes harder to be happy. And I don't know exactly why that is. So here, it's contentment. It's determination. And it's saying, yes, I might not have the fanciest car or the biggest house, but I'm happy. The sun shines on you. And it's not bowing, that's it, it's not bowing yourself down with so much work and so much, determination to carry everybody's problem and solve everything that you can't see the sun. Because the sun is what you have been working so hard towards and what is blessing you. So how here, Taurus, do you claim your throne and move past the doubt and the fear to be the success, to have the success that you want, and not be afraid of turning inward towards your personal desire? How, Taurus, do you let go of the doubt, the fear, to move forward in your blessings and go after what you were born to do? Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. What Taurus was born to do. Show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. All right, here is the page of spears, the page of wands. All right, so you're defending what it is that you want. You're embracing your magic, because the hair in Celtic mythology and in a lot of mythologies represents magic. But the hair also, if you ever walk past a rabbit or anything like that, you know that sometimes it just frees. And you're looking at them and you're looking at a hawk and you're thinking, rabbit, you better run, kind of thing. And they don't. They just freeze because they just freeze up. So you're going to have moments where there's like two sides to your coin. One is going to be you're embracing your inner magic, your God's head within, the fact, again, that you are of stardust, that you are part of the universe, and that there's greatness in your veins. And the other part of you is just going to be terrified. So it's that old saying, feel the fear and do it anyway. You're going to be a student of your passion, of your desire. This is a fire sign energy, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. You then have the 10 of spears, the 10 of wands, which you have right here. It's crowning you now. As you work alone, you are going to find that you feel like you're carrying too many burdens. But here, what I love is that you have the 10 spears, but you have the man talking to the Green Knight. Yes, most definitely. So here, there is some sort of greater magic that you're connecting with. There's also some sort of trickery that you're going to be overcoming. Some sort of, understanding that you are going to be grasping that you hadn't seen before. And it's because you turn inward. Then we have the 9 of spears. The feeling overwhelmed, the doubt, the sleepless nights. And that comes as you turn inward, 9 on top of 9. You're coming close to completion of a cycle. But it's almost as if something nasty has to be seen first. And it doesn't actually have to be nasty. It can just be something that you thought, okay, this isn't part of my life, or this, I'm not supposed to be afraid, or I'm not supposed to be upset. But it's kind of like once you say, okay, yeah, I am, It's like the doors start opening, things start changing, and then you have the Eight of Spears. So you have a lot of passion right here, a lot of creation, because I shuffled these cards really well before. So this is very interesting to me. And you have a digression. You have 10, 9, and then 8. As you're looking towards your future, you're going to see things start to happen rather quickly. And you're going to see something beautiful within it. With that white stag right there. Just something breathtaking. Just something that is like, oh my gosh. Yeah. And then you have the 7 of Shields. This is the 7 of Pentacles. Take it slow. You're going to want to put things down. And as I said, you're going to light a barn fire. There's going to be your passion that is your sun that is behind you. And that guides you forward. But you have to be patient with it. Have to be patient with the way that it's growing, developing, leading you towards what you desire. Then we have the 9 of Shields. The 9 of Shields is the 9 of Pentacles. That's joy, that's prosperity, that's success. And then you have the King of Shields. Fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, again, shining through. But here, you go from being the page, the student, to being the king. Right? And the king here is on top of the 8 of Swords. So, what is there? There's a saying. I read it once in a book, and I cannot remember who wrote it or said it. But there was somebody who said, a king is poorer than his poorest subject because he is servant to them all. Now, that is, of course, melodramatic and wrong because the king gets to live in a palace and servants and, peasants get to live on the street. So they're absolutely wrong with that. But here, there's something that you feel stuck to, chained to, doubting. And once you see it, oh, I'm sorry, this is the shield. I said this is a sphere. This is you shining through, of course. This is you shining through. The King of Shields is the King of Pentacles. So this is you, Taurus. You claim your power. Your doubts, your fears, they hold you back, and you claim them. And at times you do feel like that. Like, in order to embrace your prosperity, in order to embrace your success, there is a certain level of despair to you. Because there's so much that you want to do. There's so many people that you want to help. There's so many different ways that you want to move forward that you just can't. It's like, how do I get there? Here, you know your greatness. You are a student of your passion, but you are a king of your prosperity. And you move forward in that kingliness. Do not doubt yourself. The greatest upheaval that you will have to your success from the 11th to the 20th is self-doubt, self-deprecation. It is a sense of not seeing your worth. And it's getting too caught up. Yeah, too caught up in the fact that you're not good enough. Because that's not true at all. So how you embrace what your soul was born to do and where you were born to stand is that you never stop learning. And you let the changes come. Be careful and be gentle with the way that it's growing, with what it is that you are achieving and succeeding at. Because the prosperity, it comes and it graces you. But it's going to happen, again, in divine timing, which I know people hate. But we judge everything by seconds, and divinity does not. And once you see that, once you know that, and once you know that it is not simply money that makes you rich, okay, you become more wealthy than a king. You become wealthier than a king. Your subconscious message is the 2 of Cups. It's love. This is the Minor Arcana Lover's card. Subconsciously, as you go after your dreams, as you embrace your throne, as you claim your throne and sit upon it, you have love shining over you. Love guides you, and love moves you forward to something breathless and beautiful. Your subconscious message is the Page of Wands, right here, at the heart of the whole of this, of the whole of your second reading. You're being a student of your heart. A student of your passion, a student of your creativity, a student of your desire. Your heart is, yes, your soul's need. But here, it's also your greatest want. And as you move forward, you're going to find that, yes, there's fear, but there are messages that come your way. Keep your eyes open for them. Because no one and nothing will stop you. Passion is guiding you. Do not let fear take that passion away and crumble it into nothing. All right, Taurus. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness, and may harmony always be with you. Bye.